Let's get one thing straight right now. When you think about retirement, your mind probably jumps straight to your 401k, your IRA, and your savings account. You ask yourself, do I have enough money? That is a smart question, a necessary question. But it is not the only question, not by a long shot. A rich retirement is about so much more than dollars and cents. It's about having a life that is full, connected, and joyful. The greatest wealth you can have in your later years is a strong network of friends and family who love and support you. You must invest in these relationships just as diligently as you invest in the stock market. The hard truth is that retirement can be a lonely place if you are not prepared. For decades, your workplace provided a built-in social circle. You had colleagues to chat with by the coffee machine, team lunches, and shared projects that created a sense of community. When you walk out that office door for the last time, a huge part of that network can vanish almost overnight. Studies show that many retirees lose a significant portion of their social connections within the first 2 years. These friendships were often based on proximity and shared work, and without that daily interaction, they can sadly fade away. So what is the action plan? You cannot wait until your retirement party to start thinking about this. You must be proactive. Right now, today, I want you to make a list. Write down the names of old friends you've lost touch with, former neighbors you enjoyed, and family members you haven't spoken to in a while. Your goal before you retire is to start rekindling these connections. Pick up the phone and make a call. Send an email. Plan a lunch date. It might feel a little awkward at first, but you will be so grateful you made the effort. This is about building your social safety net for the years to come. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about your well-being. Isolation is a serious risk for retirees, and it can affect both your mental and physical health. By strengthening your relationships now, you are creating a support system that will be there for you through thick and thin. Think of it as social diversification. You need friends from different parts of your life, not just work. Nurture your connections with family, with neighbors, with people from your church or community groups. These are the people who will celebrate your joys and help you navigate the challenges of your new life. Your social wealth is priceless. For 40 years or more, when someone asked you, "What do you do?" you had a simple answer. You were an accountant, a teacher, a nurse, a manager. Your career gave you a title, a purpose, and a clear identity. This is one of the biggest psychological hurdles of retirement that nobody talks about enough. When the career ends, a part of your identity can feel like it has ended too. This can leave you feeling lost, adrift in a sea of newfound free time with no map to guide you. Suddenly, you have 16 waking hours a day to fill, and if you haven't planned for it, that freedom can feel more like a burden. This is why you need a life plan, not just a financial plan. A financial plan tells you how to spend your money, but a life plan tells you how to spend your time, which is your most precious asset. Before you retire, I want you to sit down and dream a little. What have you always wanted to do but never had the time for? Maybe you wanted to learn to play the guitar, speak Italian, or become a master gardener. Don't just think about it, write it down. Create a life bucket list with specific, exciting goals for the next 5, 10, and 15 years of your retirement. This plan will become your new North Star. How do you figure out what you truly enjoy? You need to experiment. Your vacation time before you retire is the perfect laboratory. Don't just use your time off to sit on a beach, though that's nice too. Use it to test drive your retirement hobbies. Sign up for a weekend pottery class. Take a week-long cooking course. Volunteer for a cause you care about. See what energizes you and what feels like a chore. You might discover a passion for something you never expected, like welding or ballroom dancing. The goal is to find activities that give you a sense of purpose and accomplishment outside of a work context. By exploring new hobbies and interests before you retire, you're doing something powerful. You're building a new identity. You're transitioning from being John the lawyer to John the skilled woodworker, community volunteer, and avid traveler. This new identity is one you are choosing for yourself, based on your passions, not on a paycheck. It ensures that when you wake up on that first Monday morning of retirement, you are not staring into a void. Instead, you are looking at a calendar filled with exciting possibilities that you have intentionally and joyfully created for yourself. We have talked about social wealth and the wealth of purpose. Now we must talk about the foundation upon which everything else is built, your health. You can have all the money in the world and all the friends to share it with, but if you do not have your health, you cannot enjoy any of it. For many of us, Our long careers have taken a toll. We sat at desks for too long, ate quick and unhealthy lunches, and carried the heavy weight of work-related stress. We often put our health on the back burner, telling ourselves we would focus on it later. Well, retirement is later, and it's time to get brutally honest. Your first step is to get a complete and thorough medical checkup. And I don't just mean the basic physical. Talk to your doctor specifically about your retirement plans. If you plan to travel extensively, what vaccinations or health precautions do you need? If you want to take up a new physical hobby like hiking or tennis, are you physically ready for it? This is the time to address any nagging health issues you've been ignoring. Get your vision and hearing checked. See the dentist. A detailed health assessment gives you a clear baseline and allows you to create a proactive plan for staying healthy and strong. Next, you need to look at your daily habits. Small changes made now can have a massive impact on your quality of life in retirement. If you are not exercising regularly, start now. You don't have to run a marathon tomorrow. Begin by taking a 20-minute walk every day. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's swimming, yoga, or dancing, because you are more likely to stick with it. Look at your diet. Start incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Cut back on processed foods and sugar. These are not punishments. They are acts of self-love that will pay you back with energy and vitality for years to come. Think of this as prehab for retirement. You are strengthening your body and mind for the next exciting chapter of your life. You want to be able to get on the floor to play with your grandchildren, to have the energy to explore a new city on foot, and to feel good every single day. Prioritizing your health before you retire means you enter this new phase from a position of strength. You are not just planning to live a long life. You are planning to live a long, active, and vibrant life. Your health is your most valuable asset. Protect it. Alright, we have laid the groundwork for a happy, healthy, and connected retirement. Now we must talk about the money. Because without a solid financial plan, all those wonderful dreams can turn into a source of constant worry. The way you think about money has to shift dramatically. Before retirement, your focus was on growth and accumulation. You were trying to make your nest egg as big as possible. After you retire, the game changes completely. Your new focus is on preservation, income, and sustainability. You need to make that money last for the rest of your life, which could be 30 years or more. This is why a simple online calculator is not enough. You need a detailed, comprehensive financial plan that acts as a fortress around your savings. This plan must address several critical questions. First, how will you create a reliable income stream from your investments? You need to know exactly how much you can withdraw each year without running out of money. Second, you must have a tax-efficient withdrawal strategy. Which accounts should you pull from first? Your taxable brokerage account, your traditional IRA, or your Roth IRA? The order matters and can save you tens of thousands of dollars in taxes over your lifetime. Your investment strategy must also change. The high-risk growth stocks that served you well in your 30s are likely not appropriate for your 70s. Your portfolio needs to be aligned with your new goal of income and safety. This doesn't mean you should hide all your money under a mattress, as you still need to outpace inflation. But it does mean working with a qualified, vetted financial advisor to create a balanced portfolio that generates the income you need without exposing you to unnecessary risk. This plan should be reviewed every single year because life happens, and your plan needs to be able to adapt. Finally, your financial plan must include protections for the unexpected. This means having the right insurance in place and a clear estate plan. Who will make decisions for you if you are unable? Where will your assets go when you pass away? These are not fun topics, but they are essential for your peace of mind and for the well-being of your loved ones. A strong financial plan is not about restricting you. It is about freeing you. It frees you from worry so you can go out and live the full, vibrant, and joyful retirement that you have worked so hard for and so deeply deserve.